Alrighty, Mr. Gatekeeper here. Got a pretty cool little homebrew. Thigh peel, as they say. It's 12879 driving 42879, all non-dot Toshibas. Not too sure who built this. I actually bought this myself off eBay. It wasn't working too well. I spent a little bit of time with it. I could spend some more time with it, but I just don't have the time right now. It's got a little bit of input reflect, not much to where I wouldn't run it myself. It's got about a 1 watt input reflect. That's pretty much being caused in this section right here. But like I said, it can easily run it that way. It's no problem. It's just me myself, I like getting my reflect down to absolutely nothing if I can, but at least pretty low. But you know, if it was, let's say 2 watts, 3 watts, something like that, input reflect, I would not even sell it. I would have to put it up on the bench and spend some more time with it after Christmas. But it is what it is. Let's see, what I have done to this so far is it had an inch transformer on the input, and that transformer was literally sitting on the back of the case. I did not like that. And also their feed point to feed the transformer was on the inside, and I have no idea who that is. Whoever it is, tell them I'm... And just take a message. So anyway, sorry about that. Is that Robbie or something like that? Is it about a website? Is it about building a website?
It's mine.
Nice. Sorry about that, y'all. I'll tell you in a minute, babe. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Well, everything's freestyle around here. So anyway, basically they're following the TX800 design. This is built in a TX800/LA900 case, and they pretty much just going by that design, which is totally cool, man. It's really, really neat. But the 1 inch transformer was sitting on the back of the back here, and had the input feed point on the inside, and had the wire going over, and that was causing a little bit of reflect, because it did have about 2.5 to almost 3 watts of reflect on this meter right here. The reflect was right in between the 220 and 40, so it had about 3 watts of reflect. And just by doing that simple, I put a 0.25 inch transformer in, and also the wraps was wrong, so I went ahead and put 5 wraps on that. And also there was 3 1000s, which is perfectly fine. That's how you do it. I just eliminated that because it was real messy, and I put 1 3000 on to eliminate the 3 3000s. And I put the input feed point right here, the RF feed points, like what I like to call it, right here. And I tuned it out. I retuned it. Just the whole section was just done kind of I wouldn't say wrong, just a different way, and it was causing a little bit of reflect, and I think I was only getting about 400 watts out of it that way too. So we done all that. Follow up here to the relay. They also had 2 68 ohm resistors in parallel, which was creating 30 something ohms. And it did not need that. Even right now with the variable all the way up, you hardly have much of a dead key with the 1 watt dead key. Another thing I did is, you see the input combiner here? I mean, that's fine. I would rather have this size on there. I just didn't do it. But what was not fine was they had this size on the output. Now that was not fine. This size right here is not made to handle the amount that these 4 transistors are going to be putting out. So I went ahead and made another one with using just a 1/2 inch bead on the output. Okay, and put that on the tree they have. That's pretty neat. I think an old school fella done this, man. This is just his style of doing things, using the trees and everything. Is, you know, a type of old school design, which is really neat. don't think you'll ever have a problem with this keying circuit he did. That's a keying circuit you put on them 24, 32, 48 pills, man. Won't have no problem with that. So, all right, man. Well, there you go. I just wanted to go through that real quick just so you can see what I have done. The last thing that I did do was I put this big 4.75 watt resistor on the fans. The reason why is I needed to put this thing on an unregulated supply over here, and I came close to blowing these fans. I stopped it right before I'd done it, and it hit me, you know. I wonder if these fans are regulated, because if it not, man, I'm gonna blow them things with that 18 to 20 volt float there. So I hurry up and just threw that on there just for a little bit of protection, so I can at least hook it up to an unregulated. I didn't put no regulators on it or anything like that. So, all right, man, we're trying to hurry up and get through this. So I'm gonna go ahead and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you this on my smaller supply. Then we're going to hook it up to the unregulated and give it some nice current. Let you see it on the bird meter there. And it's not doing exactly what one of my 5 pills would do, or maybe like an X-Force or a No Name or something like that. But it is working fairly nice. I think I'm getting around 300 or so bird. I would like to see 400 out of it, but you know, it'd be a nice amp for somebody to use every day. All right. Let's turn it off. Show you what we're going to be putting into it. My girl's over there occupying herself while I get this video done. Alright.
Hey.
She said hey to the world. No, Alright, we got about 20 watts PEP. We're just going to be running this thing on. We'll turn that voltage down about 13.8. 13.9 will do. Alright. This amp's made to sit the other way. Okay. And I might need to go ahead and show. Can you get that top lid? Oh, okay. Just hold it up so they can see it. It's got some come a little bit closer. As you can see, I hadn't had time to get all this off of it just to show you. I think somebody had some Velcro on it and they pulled it off. Take you some alcohol, you can get that off, and put you some maybe put you some stick-on feet on it, but it sits that way, as you see what I'm saying, with the fans up. Real neat amp. I just don't like to leave anything out, y'all. I ain't trying to get you on anything. I want you to know exactly what's going on, so everybody's happy. All right, let's see if I got this thing turned all the way down. Nope, but I do now. Okay. All right, this is all the way down. Oh, that's about 560 watts on the bird meter. 1,000 watt slug. It's kind of hard to see it. Okay. Oh, about 80, 90 bird. Alright, we're just going to skip the old middle and just turn this thing all the way up. It's about 690 watts, and it is pushing this supply to its max. So let's show you on a bird. About 130, 144. All right, here's the input reflect that I wanted to point out. We got the 10 watt slug. So, you know, it's got a little bit of input reflect. Like I said, it's not nothing to gripe about, and it's dang sure not nothing to say, oh, I'm not going to use the amp. That's fine. That's fine. You're not going to have any issues with that. What I do have issues with is 2, 3 watts, 4 watt. That's not worth running when it gets to that point. To keep that thing, you know, 1 watt or under is usable with me. I use amps that are like that, 1 watt and under on the input. But if it's over a watt, I try to do whatever I can do to get it down. But just It's Christmas time. I got a lot to do. I just don't have enough time to get in there and figure out what's causing it to do that. I think it's just the whole design period. I'd probably have to get in there and probably spend a few hours, to be honest with you. But I just don't want to leave that out, y'all. You know, I ain't trying to do anybody wrong when it's in. All right, let's hook up the bigger supply, y'all. Well, actually, first I'm gonna turn the voltage up, 15.2, to show you on the bird meter real quick. Oh yeah! All right, that's 150 watts. All right, I'm gonna put the phone down. Y'all bear with me. We're gonna hook up this 100 amp supply, and we're going to put it on the high tap. And actually, I take that back. We're going to hook up the 100 amp supply, and we're going to put that on the medium. I do not need to unplug that. Now where did I set it? Okay. We're going to hook the 100 amp supply up. And we're also going to hook up a little bit hotter radio, because this is a 2879 driving 2. Y'all bear with me. I just don't want to have to cut it off, and then I'll have to merge it in and then go to a lot of extra, about another 2 hours worth of waiting just to merge that thing in with this phone. Alright, hot radio check, 100 amp supply check. Turning it on, check. Alright. Alright. We're on the 100 amp supply. We're on the medium tap, 18.8 on the voltage. That's the float voltage, of course. Alright. Let's turn this radio off. This radio on. Alright. This radio right here is doing about 8 bird. Okay. To show you that, I'd have to switch around these slugs. Just want you to trust me. It's doing 8 bird. And I just want to kind of show you the max, you know, what I'm seeing out of this amp max on this end, with some really good drive going into this 2879 driver, just to let y'all see what it's doing on this end on the max end. All right, flipper on, bird meter, load. All right, I'll show you the voltage drop. Dude. Alright, almost 300. We're going to flip back here, and we're going to flip it on the high tap. We're going to give it full blown. Do one quick key like that. Dude. Alright, there's your 300 bird. Let's turn that off. I'm in a hurry to get things done. So, go ahead and unplug everything. So you see the 300 bird. I pretty much had to drive the piss out of it. But so it's pretty much not going to be doing the absolute max. Reason I didn't show the peak just then, because it was doing over 1,000 peak on this meter, and once this specific meter goes over 1,000 for some reason, see, it's got automatic ranges in it. Each range is automatic. It starts from like 1 to 300, 300 to whatever, and on out. But once it goes over 1,000, it's pretty dang loose. Pretty dang loose, because it was showing like 1,200 on there. I would probably guess it's just then it was probably doing about 800 to 900 watts probably. I think it was showing like 700 and something on the 15 volts. I forgot to show that too. I'm just forgetting everything here. Let me hook it back up real quick and show y'all that. So y'all can see on the peak. I think I showed 600 and something watts. I don't want that. Quicker than Nestle. Quicker than Nestle. All right. Alrighty. All right, we're back hooked up to the bench radio. Let's just put it on 15. All right. Turn this power supply on. Alright, this is the bench radio again, putting about 4 bird into it on the peak side on 15.3 volts. I forgot to show y'all the peak side. Oh, so that's about 748, pretty much 750 watts. Alright, well there you go. I didn't leave nothing out. I let you know that it's doing a little bit less than what a Fat Boy, a Gatekeeper, a No Name, you know, something like that would be doing. About 100 birds shy, probably, but 300 birds, 700 peak. I'll run it. I don't know about y'all. How you tell me? This will be put on eBay now. Y'all have a good one. Gatekeeper out here in the backwoods of Georgia. Merry Christmas. God bless.